Hi, I'm Auntie Kay, Yard Sales Arena, here with Uncle Vintie, the Vintage Tool Man, with the yard sales show for the weekend of January 22nd and 23rd. There was only one yard sale. Well, actually it was an estate sale in Arnold, and we went, and it was another one of those really good sales. Unfortunately, although we were there early, there were a lot of people in front of us. One of the dealers came the night before. He got there at 10 p.m. and slept in his truck so he could be the first person in line. Well, we were number 30, so things were picked over a bit when we got there, but we were able to get a number of really nice items. So I'm going to start off with the two rockers that we got. We got this little child's rocker. It's probably, I would say probably around 1920s. This is very typical of old antique rockers. They would paint them black and they got into using this gold finish on them. I paid $12 for that, and this is worth at least $30 to $50. The other was a really nice caned solid oak rocker. This would be referred to as a nursing or sewing rocker, and it could be from more of the Stickley period because it's made out of oak. They used to, when they started, make the rocking chairs out of softer wood and paint them. But this is really nice. Most of the caning is good on this. It's a very comfortable chair. I paid $35 for this, and this is in that range of 50, 70, maybe up to 100. All right, I got this little doll. I guess you'd call her a folk art primitive doll. Kind of looks like me, doesn't she? I paid $2 for her. I just thought she was cute. All right, go sit up there, little. I also got this crock. It's a 3-gallon crock. You can see it's kind of dirty and got some gicky stuff on it. We've tried just some soap and vinegar to get it off. That hasn't worked yet, but we'll work on it, and I'm sure we'll figure out how to get that off. This was great. We paid $5 for it. This crock, 15, 20, maybe 30 if we can get it nice and clean. A couple of baskets, 50 cents each. How can you pass that up? Nice little baskets. Okay, now let me get back here and show you some of the fun stuff that I got. I got 2 hanging scales. One is this nice little brass scale. Do you need to walk in, Uncle Vintie, so people can see these?
Yeah.
And I paid $2 for this. And I think this is probably worth, if I clean it up, it'll clean up nicely, 10, maybe $20 on that. I also got this pen scale, hanging scale. I paid $15 for this, and this is worth about $30. They had a plant in here, so it's kind of yucked up, but which means we'll have to paint that, but that's okay. We usually paint them anyway.
It has a 1980 calibration on it.
Yes, it has a 1980 calibration on it. I got this thing. This thing. It was hanging up by their fireplace. They said it came off of an old organ. I looked online. I didn't find any organs that looked like they contained something that looked like this. So we don't know what it is, and we don't know how much it's worth. I paid $3 for it, and it's kind of neat, and I'll probably hang it up next to my fireplace. I got another wood item. This is an old boot jack. You put your foot in here and pry your boots off. They had converted this to a candle holder. Just stick a little candle up there and hang it on the wall. $3 for that. Gotta like that. We have several printers trays, but no letters for our printers trays. So we picked these up. These say Q. We don't know if they're old, but they'll go nicely in our printers trays. All right. In addition to the big 3-gallon crock, I also got 2 of these. These are ink bottles, and they were used in a school. There actually is a stamp down here for the name of the pottery, but the pottery company, but I haven't taken the time actually to look under the magnifier to see exactly what it is. I got 2 of these, paid $5 each. I'm sure they're worth 15 or 20 each. This was another neat old thing. They gave this to me for $1. And when we got back, we saw that it said Solomon, what was the last name?
Bell.
Solomon Bell on it. And that particular pottery changed names. It was in the Shenandoah Valley. They changed names in 1842. So this little old jug is quite old and probably worth something. How much did I pay? $1. I got, oh, well, that's a heavy one. A very heavy sad iron for $4. I can get probably about 15 bucks for that guy. And then I bought 4 oil lamps. And they're all relatively old. This one would hang up on the wall in a holder. This one has a nice little handle. I paid $5 for each of these. I got a neat little one. Again, this looks like, these with the flat bottoms usually went in a wall hanger or holder. This isn't the right chimney for it. It came with it, but it doesn't really fit, so I'll have to replace that. But I paid $5 for that one also. And the piece de la resistance, or whatever that saying is this guy. Look at that. Look at that. That's a beautiful, neat old oil lamp. This chimney is not doing it justice. Can you see, Uncle Vintie? My hand's in the way. It's metal on the bottom and then glass. I paid $20 for this. This lamp is easy worth $50, maybe even up to $100. All right, what else did I get? Oh, looky here. I bought this bottle. I found this bottle. It was an old bottle and had printing on it. It says root beer extract. And it actually still has the root beer extract in it. Well, we went back today to pick up some items and they had the box for it. So I'm telling you, I looked this up. It's called Baker's India Root Beer Extract. With the box, we're talking $20 to $30. I paid 50 cents for this guy. I gotta glue the box back together. I got 2 little sifters. One is a triple screen, one's just a Acme. I paid 50 cents each for those. And this guy's worth $5, and this one's worth $10. How about that? 15 bucks on them babies. Huh. I don't know what it is. Over the years, I've collected a few of these shoes, but it wasn't until recently that I actually got a stand, and now I see them everywhere. So I found yet another, what would you call it? Shoe anvil or shoe last. This one's called, it says Unbreakable Malleable, and I have 2 sizes. I think 5 and 6 on the shoes that fit this. So I paid $2 for this, and actually around here this is probably worth 40 to 50 actually. All right, can you see back here? I'm not going to pick these up, but I did buy 5 spools. I paid $4 for the 5 spools, and I could sell these for 2 or 3 each. And this one's called a beehive one. That one would be sell for, it's got wax on it right now. They used it as a candle holder. But I'll clean that thing up. That's $5 to $10 there. Then I think the last thing that I bought was this firkin basket, another firkin basket. It actually has a price tag on here. It says wooden basket $25, but they had it for $8. We got this home and we looked underneath and it says Basketville, Vermont. And we looked that up. That company is actually still in business, but we think this is probably from the 40s, maybe early 50s. But it's pretty nice. And I think I paid $8 for it. I think I could sell it for 20 to 30.
Books.
Pardon me? Oh yeah, and I had got some books. I don't know much about books. but I like them. I think they're kind of neat. And I haven't had the chance to look these up, but they're old. These are, what were these, 20s? 30s. I had some really old ones.
Yes.
In colonial times, I have another book called The Bird's Christmas Carol. I think this one was really old.
18 something.
18 something, yeah. This is really old. I actually probably had one of these, Winnie the Pooh. This might have been before my time, this particular book, but move it on, Daddy's saying. All right. And Grimm's Fairy Tales. So that's it. I paid $1 each for those books. I'm sure I can get that back out of them. All right, now I'm going to turn it over to Uncle Vintie, who's going to show you what he picked up.
Okay, this week I picked up
Just be careful of my...
some boxes of screws. I got 4 boxes of screws and galvanized nails. These are all exterior. $2 for the 4 boxes. I also bought a bunch of 6-inch aluminum spikes for the gutter. I paid $2 for that. There's about 40 of them in there.
They're really long.
They're 6 inches.
6 inches.
We have a set of door knobs, glass door knobs for probably a chest of drawers or something of that order.
Or a dresser.
Yes, a dresser. We have 6 glass knobs.
We paid $1 for those.
$1 for that. And then I paid, I got a T-square.
A little one.
10 cents for that. And I bought another a scraper for the car. Broke mine yesterday in the ice, so I got that for 50 cents. Then I bought a bunch of chains and chain links and.
Oh, I made it dark again. Get back out of there.
I paid 50 cents for the chain and the chain links, and I think I paid $1 for the cabling. And last, I got this for free, the surgical tape. And that's it, I think, for the yard sale show for January the 22nd and 23rd, 2010.
We'll be back next week. Bye.